My name is New York City Councilman Jim Gennaro, and I'm also a candidate for the 11th Senate District in Queens. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Responsible New York for this opportunity to speak to how we can keep elected officials accountable to the promises that they make on the campaign trail. Today we're standing on Kew Gardens Hills Main Street in my City Council district. And back in 2001 when I was campaigning, I made a couple of promises. These shopkeepers and business owners came to me, talked about two of their problems. The streets were very dirty, the sanitation department wasn't doing their job, and they had a lot of problems with the tickets that they'd get from the city and how they were adjudicated. They'd have to go before the Environmental Control Board, which is a real kangaroo court. They wanted me to fix both these problems. I made a promise that I would do exactly that, which I did. I reached out to the Department of Sanitation. They couldn't fix the problem. They couldn't do their job. So we got a private sanitation concern to come out here and get it done for half the money it would have cost government to do it. Then over the next couple of years, I reformed the city's Environmental Control Board, taking the kangaroo out of the court and giving them the tribunal that they need to have these violations looked at fairly. Promises made, promises kept. But now, how do we get other elected officials to do the same thing? The way we do that, I think, is to have a nonpartisan, non-governmental, good government entity that would keep track of politicians' promises and see what efforts were taken to fulfill those promises, and then report on those efforts, on those successes and failures in a website that everyone would have access to. And I think we should mandate that all New York State officials be required to have a link to that website from their official New York State governmental website, and then people will know that when you make a promise, you have to keep it, or else people are going to find out about it. And so this is a way that I think that we can keep politicians on their toes and make them understand that when they make a promise has got to mean something. They have to follow through on that. They've got to fulfill it. And once again, I want to thank Responsible New York for this opportunity to talk about this important matter. Thank you very much.